Concern from the leader of FITUN for the fortunes of the country in light of revelations from the central bank about employment figures. These reveal that employment has been declining instead of growing in 2019. We spoke with the leader of the Federation of Independent Trade Unions, Joseph Remy, on the matter.
More inclusive governance is needed through the National Tripartite Council. This is the view of President of the Federation of Independent Trade Unions, Joseph Remy, as he looks at employment figures released by the central bank.
Based on the reports that have been coming out from central bank, it is a deep concern for the Federation of Independent Trade Unions and NGOs because it signals that there would have been massive retrenchment that would have taken place during 2019. And it points to some serious challenges within our economy. And as such, from the Federation point of view, we need to really take a close look at how we have economic growth and development in this country.
He says that the trade union movement has presented a plan which was meant to stimulate growth and create employment opportunities. But the opposite, he says, is now being seen. Mr. Remy says that even the private sector has been affected, and the latest firms which say they will sever workers are Ansa McCall and Agostini's. He says an urgent relook at the economic policies of the country needs to be done.
Look at the drug bill that would have been passed recently. That would have been passed without discussion at NTAC. And we believe that that has serious implications for workplace policies when it comes to drug use and all those kind of things. And we believe when you are introducing something like that, you must look at the holistic impact it is going to have on society and on the workforce and on productivity in the workforce. And as such, how do you now marry that with some of the workplace policies that's supposed to be existing? We feel that there is no priority placed to the importance of NTAC because those things should be discussed there.
The FITUN head says he believes the country's governance needs to be revamped to include all stakeholders, and national priorities need to be juggled to include the voice of labour.
The last time we met, that was never on the agenda. That is to tell you how long we haven't met. You realize the speed at which this bill was formulated and passed and proclaimed. And we are still fighting to have the procurement legislation proclaimed. So it is not that we don't have the capacity to do things. My issue is what are the priority that they are placing on certain things. And it really leaves some deep questions that are unanswered in the society. And those are things that I would really want to see corrected and dealt with.
Marie-Therese Bernard, TTT News.